in terms of where Matthews is at, we were talking about this in the last hour, and my spidey senses are starting to go off a little bit, Johnny, with
Get ready for it.
well,
Uh-oh.
the phrasing of out a minimum of 3 weeks, which listen, he's a young athlete. As I've said multiple times today, he has access to medicine and rehabbing that the average person does not have, and he's in incredible shape. So it very well could be 3 weeks. Maybe it's 4, maybe it's 5. But what if it's 8? What if they know today, and we know the Leafs do not show their hand very often, if at all. What if they know it's actually 8 or 9? Do you think they could pull a Kucherov here or a Patrick Kane from back in the day? Do you think they could? Do you think they would? If they knew that it was going to take him longer, do you think they'd say, we'll use that $11 million plus at the deadline, and we'll see you for Game 1?
Oh, 100% they would if they could. Yes. And I think if it was long enough, and I think you're nowhere near accurate here, Hayes.
Okay.
But I mean,
speaking hypothetically.
Yes, it's a rather big hypothetical.
Hornily, we call it. Hornily speaking.
Yes. He's all horned up at the prospects of getting a whole bunch of players. But
yes,
if there was 10 days left in the season and he could come back, that's when you have that conversation. Like, you know what? Just push it. Take it easy. We'll get you back for Game 1, and you'll be good to go. We're going to have all these other players around. Then for sure. But I don't think they're going to be pushing it, multiple weeks if they don't have to. Nor would he let them. And I don't think they'd say 3 weeks if they really believed it was going to be 9. Because you know who might do that, though? Colorado with Gabriel Landeskog. I think there's a chance he might not play in the regular season. And if he gets those last couple of weeks, then they do the Kucherov or the Kane and use that money, go get a second-line center, whoever it might be, and see what happens. But I don't think they would do it if they could. Matthews, Martin, anyone takes it.
You have to know by March 3rd, right? Like you're not getting anyone after that.
But there's only 5-6 weeks left in the season prior to March 3rd. So it's 11 weeks from now. He'd have to have almost a torn ACL to be out for 11 weeks at this point with all the knee technology. So I doubt it very, very much. But if it was available, they 100% would use it.
Yeah, I think you'd
ridiculous thought by Hayes.
It's crazy. It's not even remotely accurate. No,
I'm roundtabling. It's
pie in the sky.
Hey, it's happened before in the league. Remember Kucherov was bag skating a month out. And they're like, nah, he's not ready. And then all of a sudden he was ready.
He had a hip labrum surgery. I had a shoulder labrum surgery. I was in full practice participation mode in February, and I never played again.
Right.
That year. I never got cleared by the doctors. So, hips and shoulders are different, but my coach was like, what are you playing? You look fine. Get out there. I'm like, I'm trying. I just can't get cleared. So I don't think that one's quite as – I think the last week might have been sketchy, but not the last month for Kucherov.
Yeah. It was a miracle that for Game 1 he was cleared. That was a medical miracle.
Yes. It's a Festivus miracle. Yes. Absolutely.